came in out of nowhere. Look at this. Wonder if it's open. Hello again, my friends. It is springtime. There's still snow lingering, and I'm heading up into the mountains to stay a few days in the family cabin. There's a big snowstorm or blizzard coming in. So I think this is going to be my first cabin camping blizzard video. I'm driving my van, but I'm not gonna sleep in the van. So I'm just gonna hunker down in the cabin and stay nice and warm and cozy. I was thinking I would go skiing in the mountains and stuff in the beautiful spring snow, but that's probably not gonna happen. It's just gonna be cozy time in a cabin in a blizzard, I think. Weather forecast now is pretty bad, so I'm rushing up now to get across the mountain passes before the storm hits later today. Alright, I'm here, and funny thing is, it's gonna be much worse than I thought it would be. Now there's a red alert warning for one of the strongest hurricanes I've ever seen here. Red alert warning for strong winds and warnings to stay indoors. So that's what I'm up here for now. So this could really become the blizzard and hurricane event of the decade or century. It's looking absolutely crazy, and they're warning of up to 45 meters a second wind gusts. I came up here to go skiing. That's not gonna happen. This is gonna be kind of an emergency situation, but I think I'll be fine here. I've parked the van behind the cabin here. Cabin, or rather a lodge maybe, that's family owned. It's in a really harsh valley here, and we get a lot of storms and stuff. I've had the worst storm I ever experienced up here a few years ago, but this is looking much worse, so I don't know what to say. I'm gonna be camping in the cabin, not in the van, but I need to keep the van safe outside. I think this is the best place to have it. I'll keep you updated, because the hurricane is not gonna hit full force in 2 days yet, but today is Friday, and Sunday afternoon it's gonna hit really badly. I'm just leaving some of my most extreme winter gear in the van here, ready to grab onto it if I should need it. Got some more family members here now. Hey, Axel. Some people might consider what you're seeing here now a blizzard, but this is just the calm before the storm. Crazy here right now, and it's only at half the strength is gonna be. So important to get some wood inside before it gets really bad. This pre-storm actually got a little bit worse than I thought it would be, but it's nothing compared to what's coming in a couple of days. Well, I guess it's a little bit of a blizzard after all. And we're still only at half the force that it's going to be in 2 days. This mountain area is known for its deadly storms. A few years ago, 3 skiers died in a blizzard that was around half as strong as this incoming blizzard. That deadly storm was categorized as a Cat 9 storm with wind strength between 20 and 24 meters a second. This incoming storm is forecast to reach 40 to 45 meters a second. Alright, so the rest of the family has left now. It's the day between the small storm and the massive red alert storm that's coming in tomorrow. I'm basically gonna be here and ride it out. Everyone else left. Let me give you a little tour of this family cabin up here in the mountain. It's owned by my dad and stepmom, and we use it, the whole family. We have our own rooms and stuff, so we're up here a lot. It's the garage. A lot of storage. Some tools. Barbecue. Firewood. I've never seen a car inside here, but we have machines. For digging snow mostly. This one. This one. This is a pretty cool one. That's a full-on snow blower, I think you'd call it. Electric vehicle charger over here. Yeah, that's the garage. So, firewood storage has been secured for this upcoming storm. that should hold. Then let's go inside. Entrance. To the right, we have like a washing room with a freezer, electric stuff, internet, fuses, alpine gear, washer, hot water boiler, bread making machine, and then we go into the workshop. And it's basically got all the tools necessary. A lot of tools. Well, not a lot right now, but sometimes there's a lot of tools in here. Ski storage. Ski boots. Winter boots. It's got its own separate entrance here. Back in the entrance. And then stairs up to the second floor. And then we got the kitchen area. In the kitchen we have fridge, freezer, oven, and up here we got the stove, induction cooktop, microwave, dishwasher, coffee maker, sink, dining area, it's like this, and we got fireplace, TV. This couch is like 45 years old, or maybe close to 50 years old actually. So we keep keeping it as curiosity. It's very comfortable, very large, very durable. And then some chairs. And we got some rather large windows here. A lot of sun coming in here. Reindeer antlers. And we got this elk carpet or picture. My granddad made that. Really like this. Beautiful elk. So that's like kitchen, dining, and living room area. We got one bathroom with a shower here in the first floor. This is storage, but it's actually built to be a sauna. But now it's just storage for some food and some clothes and stuff. And then we got maps of this area. My niece's rooms. My niece always hides chocolate papers under here. And then my other niece has a room in here. Yeah, they like bunk beds, so they can bring friends here. And this is the master bedroom for my dad. I'm not gonna show you that. That should be private. And here is what this lodge is named after, Bear. So this is Bear Lodge Cabin, or just Bear Lodge. Let's go up the stairs. These are actually very old Norwegian tools here. I don't know how old. I know how old this one is. 1895. And it's like a few farming tools here. This is the view from up here on the balcony. And then we have this little TV area here where I spend my time working when I'm here. Second bathroom in here. Kind of similar to the one downstairs, but a little bit more square. Kind of nice. Some drying stuff here for when we've been skiing. Storage in here. Yeah, looks like mostly bedding. And then you got my sister's room in here. Here's another one of the images that my grandfather made. And this is my room when I'm here. Probably remember my bag from the van. And then this is outside. Here's my van. And we got all the neighbors' cabins up here. Getting some sunshine now before this huge storm that is kind of developing into something even bigger now, it looks like on the forecast. Since it's spring, everything melts so fast, but my van had like 30 centimeters of snow on it this morning, so you couldn't see any of the contours of the sunroofs or the solar panel or anything, but now it's melted again, but it's gonna get super bad tomorrow. So that's our family cabin. This cabin or this lodge is part of this whole kind of lodge town here. And there's probably around 100 lodges in this area here. These things have developed like crazy over the last, say 5 to 10 years. I'm going to show you the cabin we used to have. I think there's an image here. So this is a painting I made of the old lodge. It's like 10 kilometers further up the valley here, and it's much more primitive. It had electricity, but it did not have running water until like the last 10 years or something we had it. And my dad built this, and this was sold, and money was put towards this lodge. We're just gonna wait for this storm that's coming in tomorrow. This is gonna hit really hard tomorrow. And there's warnings to stay in place, shelter in place, and don't travel, because it says, actually the government says it's dangerous. Look at this, how beautiful it is before it happens. Up in the mountains here. Got the wood ready. No storm yet. 9:30 now. Still a few hours until the big storm hits. Snow is still coming from the south. And when it hits, it's going to come straight from the west. So it's going to hit this side. Cheers, my friends. Most important meal of the day. Waiting for this storm to come. So, just have a coffee and relax with the view of the mountains here. Slowly building to something here. But still wind from the south. And that's not the big storm. The big storm is going to turn everything on the west. The storm hasn't started, but look at this. The wind is turning towards the west. That's the correct direction for this storm. Those are massive snow flurries. And we're gonna get hurricane force wind in a few hours. Just look at this. That's some mad size on those flurries. So I'm guessing this is the front of the storm that's coming in now. Just look at the size of that stuff. That's crazy. Gonna get some coffee and watch this for a while. See how it develops. So the forecast is actually for possibly half a meter up to 70 centimeters. But with the wind, it could be like blown away, all of it. That's what usually happens. But the difference is, of course, that it's from the west, like a different direction than the winter blizzards we get here. They usually come from the east with dry snow and just blow to Kingdom Come. But this is coming from the west, over there somewhere, and that's just a totally different ballpark. Glad I'm not going to be in the van for this one. The red alert, they call it a deadly event and ask everyone to stay inside. So good thing about being up here is that there's no roof tiles on any of the cabins here. It's all grass roof, so it's not gonna have anything dangerous flying off the roofs here when it gets bad. So much safer up here than it would be down in town, I guess. It's really coming down now. Very cozy. Well, it's slowly picking up now. It's a snowstorm, but it's not a blizzard with hurricane force yet. Got 2 more hours until that hits. But could definitely see the wind is catching some of this snow now. A little bit more. Huge amounts of snow. It's gonna be white spring. Anyway, got more coffee. Cheers, my friends. Very nice and cozy and comfortable in here. Haven't checked on the van in a while, but there hasn't been any wind yet, so whatever's going on, it's basically just gathering snow now, because this is sticky snow. Maybe we should have a look outside at the buildings and see if it sticks. It looks like it sticks on the building like crazy now, so... This is really gonna become something else. The amount of snow that's falling now, I can't wait for this wind to come in. That's gonna create a mayhem here, I think. It's pretty much quiet so far, but it's gonna reach hurricane force winds in an hour or 2. I don't think I've ever seen these amounts of snow in a hurricane. Looks like there's a couple of kids out playing still. Here's what it looks like from the 2nd floor up here. Alright, that just came in out of nowhere. Now we're talking. Now we're gonna get hit pretty fast here. Welcome to mayhem. Right about time. Kids are still out playing, I can hear them, but it's gonna go hard now. Yeah, now we're talking. Now what's happening? I need to put on my ski pants now, I think. So, we got 5 o'clock nearly. It's supposed to start peaking around 6. And it just looks really cool now. This is not the wind yet at all, but it's certainly starting to pick up. Kids are out. That's just crazy. Norwegian kids. We gotta get outside now. Well, welcome to the jungle. Now we're talking. Here comes the hurricane. Are you ready for this? This is looking pretty nasty. Let's go out and have a look. This is quite intense. This is gonna get covered pretty fast here. I'm saying this is still not close to what it's gonna be like in an hour. Kind of getting a feeling for what it's gonna look like or not look like. I don't know. Crazy stuff. Just gonna stay in here, I think. Whew. Alright, let's go up the road and have a look at how the cabins are doing. Need to get my gloves. It's not that warm. It's definitely frostbite. sky right now. Gonna be absolute madness. It is madness. There's the van. I think that's a good spot for it, sheltered and out of the way behind the trees here. So the only thing that could happen is probably that the trees blow down, but I don't think so. They've been up for a long time. So up here is our cabin from below. Just gonna check out all the cabins in here, or lodges, call it whatever you want, but they need to be solid now, which they are, which is great. Look at this. Come on. That's the difference. So it's bringing all the snow in from the ocean. This is a community cabin everyone can use. If it's open. Yeah. Somebody left this door open. It's not smart. I guess it's a fire pit here. Pretty nasty stuff. Yeah, so this is for the whole community. You can see there's always someone who makes a mess. Yeah, that's nice. Now at least it's closed up on both sides here. Alright. I think it's time to get back into the cabin. Make some dinner. Luckily we have plow sticks. That's what I'm using for navigation right now. Because this is pretty much a whiteout. Look at this. before, this Fjällräven jacket is absolutely not up to task. It's just impossible to get my face properly protected in weather like this. Alright, gonna head back up. Gonna go and check on my van now. Getting plastered here. Everything is getting plastered. Yeah. Look at the windows here. Not gonna see much from the inside. The snowman. This is my camera. I'm a snowman. Look at the camera here, that's just snow everywhere. It can't be good. It can't be good at all. I'll put that inside while I get rid of the snow on myself here. So all the windows are now covered in snow, so I don't think we're gonna see much outside. But pretty crazy out there. This is just amazing. And I don't think it's peaking yet, but it's time to be inside now and be safe, make some dinner. Look at the windows, pretty much just snowed over or iced over. Excellent stuff. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna make dinner in a little bit. Wow. Crazy stuff. Huh. Gonna see if I can get the snow off the windows. So the plan is to make pasta carbonara with some extra bacon, and I'm gonna have one of my Swedish light beers, and probably gonna add some cheese to that. Swedish bacon. Just a simple, like boil in a pan kind of meal. Cheers, my friends. Cheers to being here in spring and having this monster blizzard. Just crazy stuff. Feels really cozy and nice and safe here now. Couldn't be in a better place. Bacon. Now apparently carbonara doesn't really have bacon, it's something else. I think it's pork. If any of my Italian friends could be so kind as to tell me what it is, that'd be nice. And also if you could explain how you make carbonara, that would be awesome. Cheers, my friends. Well, you're definitely not making carbonara from something like this. That doesn't look very carbonara-ish. Everything looks like Christmas again. Snow looking out here. Alright, let's get a lot of cheese in here. This cheese here has to go anyway. So let's just make it full on cheese here. It's just crazy out there. It's just completely crazy. A very cheesy carbonara. Like this. I think we're done. That's gonna be awesome, I think, for a simple dinner. Turn that off. My plate. Cheesy carbonara. Very cheesy carbonara with bacon. Nice. That's my dinner. Cheers, my friends. Carbonara time. And after that, I'm gonna get the fire going again. Oh man. That's good. So pretty much can't see anything outside. put the camera like with a focus, trying to focus on the outside. It's difficult, but I think I'm getting a few shots. Didn't expect plow tractor to be here tonight in this weather, but they came up. Now here's my van, completely snowed in now, and if it gets really cold, that's a sheet of ice there. Still nearly a whiteout. Can barely see the plow tractor through the snow. Crazy cool.